There are moments in life when a single sentence can break something inside you. For me, it was a Thursday night, sitting at the edge of our bed, when my wife Hannah looked up from her phone and said casually, almost like she was reading a grocery list, "Jake, maybe we should try an open marriage." My heart didn't break loudly. It cracked quietly like thin glass under pressure. At first I thought she was joking, but she kept talking about exploring, growing, not wanting to feel restricted. She spoke like she had practiced the speech, every word rehearsed. Then she added the part she didn't even realize would stay with me forever. "I mean, you're not exactly the jealous type, and honestly, you're too nice to find anyone else." Too nice, not jealous. Couldn't find anyone else. She smiled at me while saying it, as if it were a compliment. I didn't yell. I didn't fight. I just nodded and said, "If that's what you want." And with that one sentence, she began living a new life, new clothes, new perfume, late nights out, yoga classes that somehow ended at midnight. She thought I didn't notice the glow on her face when she texted someone else, but I did. I noticed everything. She wanted freedom. She wanted excitement. She wanted someone who wasn't me. So I gave her what she wanted, but here's what she didn't expect. I wouldn't stay in the cage she built for me. The shift happened 2 weeks later. I joined a beginner dance workshop at a nearby studio, not to meet anyone, not to get even, but because my therapist said I needed something for myself, something to break the routine that was slowly draining me. That's when I met Lena, my dance coach. The moment she walked into the studio, the whole room seemed to straighten up. She carried herself with a quiet confidence. Long dark hair in a loose braid, expressive brown eyes, and a smile so warm it could melt the stress off your shoulders. "First time?" she asked me with a grin. I nodded awkwardly. "Is it that obvious?" "A little," she laughed. "But don't worry, you're safe here."
Maybe we
Safe.
should try
I
an
hadn't
open
felt
marriage.
safe in months. The next hour was an emotional reset I didn't know I needed. Music, movement, laughter. Lena guided us through every step with patience, kindness, and this incredible energy that made everyone feel included, even someone like me who could barely move without stepping on someone's foot. When the class ended, she looked straight at me and said, "You did really well today." No one had said something kind to me in a long time. Over the next 2 weeks, I kept attending, and Lena kept noticing me, encouraging me, teaching me, talking to me after class when I stayed late practicing. She made me feel seen, something I hadn't felt with Hannah in years. One evening, while fixing the studio lights, she asked quietly, "Everything okay at home?" I hesitated. Then I told her the truth, about the open marriage, about how Hannah had pulled away, about the loneliness I didn't know how to voice. Lena didn't interrupt. She didn't judge. She listened. Then she said gently, "You didn't deserve that." Something in my chest loosened. "No one deserves to be treated like they're replaceable," she continued, "especially someone who gives as much heart as you do." I didn't realize how starved I was for kindness until that moment. The turning point came a week later when my wife caught me humming in the kitchen. "You seem happy," she said suspiciously. "Why?" I asked. She shrugged. "Because I know you, and you don't get happy unless something or someone makes you." I didn't answer. Her eyes narrowed. "Who is she?" Still silence. "Jake," she snapped, "you didn't take this open marriage thing seriously. It wasn't supposed to be equal?" I said. She froze. "You wanted freedom," I said calmly, "and I let you have it. Now I'm finding my own." "Who?" she demanded. "Lena," I said simply. Her eyes widened with instant recognition. "The dance coach, Jake? Be serious. She's completely out of your league." The insult hit exactly the way she intended, but this time, it didn't stick. "Funny," I said. She didn't seem to think so. Hannah stepped back like she'd been physically hit. "This isn't funny. You can't actually think she'd be interested in you." "She is," I said softly, "because she sees me, something you stopped doing a long time ago." For the first time since the open marriage started, she looked scared. "Jake, I didn't think you'd actually—" "That's the problem," I said. "You never thought I could be wanted by anyone else." She opened her mouth, but no words came out. "I'm done playing the part you assigned me," I said. "The quiet, safe husband, the backup plan, the man who waits while you chase someone else." She stood completely still, silent, breathing hard, as if she was finally realizing what she had thrown away. That night, I went to the dance studio. Lena was there, sweeping the floor. She looked up when I walked in. "Did something happen?" I exhaled slowly. "Yeah, I finally told the truth." She leaned her hip against the counter, watching me. "And how do you feel?" "Free," I said, "for the first time in years." She smiled, soft, genuine, proud. Then she spoke quietly. "You know, you don't have to dance around your life anymore. You get to choose where you stand." And for the first time, I realized she wasn't just my dance coach. She was the first person who made me feel like I deserved more than the scraps of someone else's attention. That night didn't end with a kiss. It ended with something better. Hope, direction, a new beginning. And this time, I was the one choosing.